Here are 35 questions and answers related to Chapter 16A, which covers wrongful confinement and restraint in the Pakistan Penal Code, or PPC for short. These questions aim to cover the key aspects of wrongful confinement and restraint, ensuring a comprehensive understanding for examination preparation. On what is wrongful restraint under the PPC? Answer. Wrongful restraint is defined under Section 339 of the PPC as the unlawful prevention of a person from proceeding in a direction in which they have the right to proceed. 2. What is the punishment for wrongful restraint in the PPC? Answer. The punishment for wrongful restraint under Section 341 is imprisonment of up to 1 month or a fine of up to 500 rupees or both. Three. Define wrongful confinement under the PPC. Answer. Wrongful confinement is defined under Section 340 of the PPC as the unlawful restraint of a person in a way that prevents them from moving beyond certain limits. 4. What is the punishment for wrongful confinement under the PPC? Answer. Under Section 342, the punishment for wrongful confinement is imprisonment of up to 1 year or a fine or both. Five. How is wrongful confinement for more than 3 days punished? Answer. Under Section 343, wrongful confinement for more than 3 days is punishable by imprisonment for up to 2 years or a fine or both. 6. What is the punishment for wrongful confinement for 10 or more days? Answer. According to Section 344, wrongful confinement for 10 or more days is punishable by imprisonment for up to 3 years or a fine or both. What is wrongful confinement in secret? Well, under Section 346, wrongful confinement in secret refers to the confinement of a person in such a manner that others are unaware of their whereabouts. So, what is the punishment for wrongful confinement in secret? The punishment under Section 346 is imprisonment of up to 2 years, in addition to the punishment for wrongful confinement. What does Section 345 of PPC deal with? Section 345 deals with the wrongful confinement of a person for whom a writ of habeas corpus or any similar court order has been issued. And what is the punishment for violating Section 345? The punishment under Section 345 is imprisonment of up to 2 years or a fine or both. Now, what is the distinction between wrongful restraint and wrongful confinement? Wrongful restraint prevents a person from moving in a particular direction, whereas wrongful confinement restrains a person within specific boundaries, preventing them from moving beyond those limits. Can wrongful confinement and wrongful restraint be committed simultaneously? Yes. Both offenses can occur simultaneously when a person is unlawfully restrained and confined within specific boundaries. Does the duration of wrongful confinement affect the punishment? Yes. The duration affects the punishment. Confinement for more than 3 days under Section 343 and more than 10 days under Section 344 results in harsher penalties. What is the essential element in wrongful restraint? The essential element in wrongful restraint is the unlawful prevention of a person from proceeding in a direction where they have a legal right to proceed. Is wrongful restraint considered a cognizable offense? Yes, wrongful restraint is a cognizable offense, meaning law enforcement can arrest the offender without a warrant. Can wrongful confinement be committed by omission? Yes, wrongful confinement can be committed by an omission if someone fails to release a confined person when legally required to do so. What is the legal remedy for wrongful confinement? The legal remedy for wrongful confinement includes filing a writ of habeas corpus to secure the release of the confined person. Is wrongful confinement a compoundable offense? No. Wrongful confinement is not a compoundable offense under the PPC, meaning it cannot be settled between the parties without the court's permission. Does Section 339A deal with any specific kind of wrongful restraint? Yes. Section 339A deals with wrongful restraint with the intention of committing an offense. What is the maximum punishment for wrongful restraint under Section 339A? The maximum punishment for wrongful restraint under Section 339A is simple imprisonment for up to 2 years or a fine or both. Can wrongful confinement involve psychological restraint? Yes. Wrongful confinement can involve psychological restraint if the person is made to believe they cannot leave due to fear or duress. Is wrongful confinement bailable? Yes. Wrongful confinement is generally a bailable offense under the PPC. Does the intention of the offender matter in wrongful restraint? Yes. The intention of the offender is crucial in determining whether the act constitutes wrongful restraint. What legal defense can be raised against charges of wrongful confinement? A legal defense can be that the restraint or confinement was done in the exercise of a legal right, such as self-defense or lawful authority. Can a private person file a complaint for wrongful confinement? Yes, a private person can file a complaint if they have been wrongfully confined or restrained. What is the purpose of Section 344 of PPC? Section 344 provides stricter punishment for wrongful confinement lasting 10 or more days, reflecting the gravity of prolonged unlawful confinement. Can wrongful confinement occur in public places? Answer: yes, wrongful confinement can occur in public places as long as the person is unlawfully restricted from leaving. Section 346 deals with secret confinement where the person's location is concealed. Is the punishment for wrongful confinement with a writ more severe? Yes, the punishment under Section 345 for wrongful confinement with a writ is more severe, with imprisonment of up to 2 years. A wrongfully confined person can file a writ of habeas corpus to challenge the legality of the confinement. Can wrongful confinement occur in a private home? Yes. Wrongful confinement can occur in a private home if a person is unlawfully restricted from leaving. Section 345 is unique because it deals with wrongful confinement after a court order has been issued, making the confinement particularly unlawful. Can wrongful confinement be justified under any circumstances? Yes, wrongful confinement can be justified if it is done under lawful authority, such as by law enforcement under legal procedures. Section 344 increases the punishment for prolonged confinement, reflecting the serious nature of unlawfully detaining a person for more than 10 days. Can wrongful restraint be a civil offense? While wrongful restraint is primarily a criminal offense, it can also lead to civil liabilities if it results in harm or damages. This comprehensive set of 35 questions and answers provides a thorough understanding of the offenses related to wrongful restraint and confinement under the Pakistan Penal Code helping with preparation for legal examinations,